the workaround. This portion of it has not been resolved, and so they are working to get that fixed. So I believe what they did is they rolled out a change in item specifics, and then it kind of messed things up on the code part for the filter, and then they pulled it back. And right now the workaround is having people put regular, or it's coming through as regular for size type, versus having the large, medium. They have to fix it. It's on us. It is impacting a lot of people, so I expect this to be fixed very quickly. And I apologize for that long wait this morning. What can I help you with today?
Okay, you know the size issue where the sizes disappeared on some listings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a question. So I went and I revised one of my listings to see if I could fix it, and it didn't fix it. So then I ended it and then relisted it, and it still didn't fix it. So is there not a fix at all for it?
Yeah, so there was a communication that came out. So give me just one moment. Let's see.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I think let me go through it. I apologize.
Okay.
Sorry. There was a workaround that they found that would work.
Okay.
I'm just grabbing it real fast. I thought I saved it, but I didn't, apparently.
Uh-oh.
So,
And you probably need that today.
1 moment.
Okay.
So I think under the item specifics, from what I remember, because I read it this morning, is under the item specifics themselves, you put various there, and then the rest of it should stay. So your multi-variation could still be the same, where it has like the large, small, and then under size, under the item specifics, then you just put various. I believe that was the workaround, because that was where the problem was, is they were conflicting with each other.
Okay, what about the ones that you don't have variations? Like the one that I tried was a tank top, and it was just one tank top. There was no variations. So, and it's a size medium. So I went in, and the size was missing. So I added size medium in there and saved it, and then checked it with my other account, and it's still showing up as unspecified as the size. And then so I ended it and then relisted it, thinking, well, maybe that would do it, and it's still showing up as unspecified. There's only one of the tank top when I searched that's showing as an XL, and there's 3 that's showing as unspecified sizes.
Can you give me one of the item numbers? Is
yes,
that okay?
Yes. 33. Hang on, let me see how many 3s there are. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3333 701 123 90.
Okay, give me 1 moment.
Okay.
Okay, do you mind if I put you on a brief hold? I know you waited a little bit, but
No,
let's
that's
see what
fine.
we can do is get it resolved today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for holding. Sorry about that wait there. So on this one, just to confirm, I do see the medium on this one.
Okay, I see the medium, but if you go on an account that's not mine and you search for it, okay, so I typed in
Oh,
Zoot.
through best match. Okay, because like when I go and click on the listing itself, it does
Yes.
show, like I wasn't signed in as you.
Yes.
And I went to the listing, and it showed me medium in the item specifics, but I didn't do a search for it.
Yes.
I just like put in the item. So
Okay,
let
yes.
me do for
Okay,
best match. I apologize.
well, that's okay. Here's how I did it. I did Zoot Triathlon tank top, and then I narrowed it down to clothing, and then women, and then I clicked on size type regular, and then I clicked on see all, and let's see, and clicked on size, and there it's showing that there's 1 XL and 4 not specified.
So it's the filter on the left-hand side. Got
Yes,
it. Okay,
yes.
that's the difference. Okay, I see. So that's still, because when I go into the listing, like if I do a best match search and I just kind of look for it, like I typed in the Zoo Triathlon tank top jersey,
Yes.
and then I find your listing, when I go to it, then it tells me, right, that it's a medium in the listing itself.
Yes.
There. But the filter on the left-hand side, I apologize. It's good to know exactly what we're talking about. So the filter on the left-hand side is showing as unspecified when it is. They're not connecting.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Let me go into, I want to see what the, okay, I'm just looking real quick here and see what the update is on this. I apologize. Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's a different thing, I think, then that's what's happening, because if I'm looking at this, yeah, so that should be resolved. So this is something a little bit different where it's not connecting over on the filter. The other one was like item specifics, and then it had variations, and it was being a problem. Do you have another example?
No, I just tried that one and called. Let's see if I can find another one real quick, though. I'm sure there's other ones out here.
Okay, I'm going to sign out. I'm going to do the search over on the left instead of doing it the same way. So.
Okay. The one that I pulled up now, I pulled up a Marika nylon shorts, and there's not even a way to search for the size on the left-hand side. Their size type is regular.
Yeah, I think that's the workaround right now that they're putting in place. That's something that they're working to fix.
Oh, okay.
So there's not like a medium, large, extra large. I think they're putting regular in place. Because when I do a search results on my side, like just not being in and using it, it just says regular, size type regular, and yours pulls up.
Okay, so right now nobody can click on, if they're like a large or whatever, you can't click on large for anything right now?
I think right now, yeah, I think that's where they're fixing it, right? This is just the workaround. This portion of it has not been resolved, and so they are working to get that fixed. I believe what they did is they rolled out a change in item specifics, and then it kind of messed things up on the code part for the filter, and then they pulled it back. And right now the workaround is having people put regular, or it's coming through as regular for size type, versus having the large, medium. They have to fix it.
Okay, so there's nothing that I can do right now to...
There's nothing that is within your control, and I apologize because that's a hard one.
Okay, well, I have one more question about that then. How come the extra large worked? Is that just like maybe they fixed XL on that one item we saw?
Maybe. Let's see here. Which one's the XL one? Which one was that?
When we went to the Zoot, when I did the Zoot triathlon.
Yeah, so show me what you did in Zoot Triathlon again, because I typed in Zoot Triathlon tank top, and then on the left-hand side under categories, I chose clothing, shoes, and accessories, and then I went to women, right?
Yes. And then I went to size type and clicked regular, and then I clicked on see all, and then clicked on the size, and when I clicked on the size, then it showed 1 XL and 4 not specified.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Are you following me on this one?
I am. I'm on that as well. Yep.
Okay. I mean, because it's just kind of weird that the XL, the XL's good, but the others aren't. That's what confused me. And I'm like, well, if they fix theirs, why can't I fix mine?
No, I understand. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let's look.
Okay.
Let me check it out real fast.
Okay.
See what the difference is. I'm going to try something real quick and see something, if you're okay with it. Do you mind?
No, yeah, you're good.
And then we can put something back. It's not a big deal. But I want to change the category real quick and see something.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just going to re-update this listing real quick. I just want to see if it changes anything. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Then we can put it back to what you had it. Because you had it in activewear. Okay. Sorry, it's taking a minute. You know how it is.
Oh, I know. No, you're good. Don't worry.
You think you're good to go, and it's like, hold on a second. Okay. So, all right, let's see if this changes anything. So I think what the difference is on the other persons, they were in a completely different category. Size type is still part of it. It still actually pulls up regular, but then it is showing the subcategory of actual size. With yours, it's not reading the size, the one that you gave me. It's not reading your subcategory of the actual size and the item specifics, right? So let's go into it. That's where it's showing up as unspecified.
Right.
The way that you were doing a search on this is, let's do a search now again, if you're okay with it.
Yes.
And hopefully it should be updated, but let's see if the best match is updated. So let's do a Zoot Triathlon tank top. It's in a completely different category now. In the wrong one, just so you know, in the wrong one. But go to clothing, shoes, and accessories, and we're going to say women's. So still in the same. It should still be there for $16.99. And then let's go to size and see all. I don't think it's updated yet. No, it's still showing not specified when it comes to it. So I think that's where it's broken. And now hers is showing because it was listed before. It was listed earlier in the month, and I'm thinking there hasn't been any changes, like meaning there's been no updates on that listing. So it may have not broken yet. If there's any updates, it probably will break it. But let's put it back, because that's where problem is when people are updating their listings. That's when we're getting those error messages, right? That there's a problem, and that's where I think everything is breaking through. Let me go back and switch you into the right category, because this is not the best category for you on this one. And it's still showing under activewear, and I had moved it over just to women's tops. Yeah, let's change it. So it hasn't quite updated. Indexing-wise, on the best match, it's still showing the old data. It's not showing that I switched your category yet. So let me put you back in the right category. So the category that you're in is the updated category. What I mean by that, it's the one that is the push was pushed through. The other one is still showing the old version of the sell your item form.
Okay,
You're in the most correct category. Like the way that you've listed it is correct.
Oh, okay. So it was right to begin with. It's just broken.
It's on us. It is impacting a lot of people, so I expect this to be fixed very quickly. So I'm going to go in real quick, because when I modified the item specifics that's coming through, there's some of the information is missing. Would you be willing to go back in and just double check it, make sure I didn't mess up your listing?
Yes, I'll do that. That's no problem. But there's nothing I can do from my end, right?
No, I mean, you can try to manipulate the category if you want, but it's still going to mess it up. Unless people are looking exactly the way that you were searching. In general, most people, what they'll do is when they're searching, they'll put it in the best match what they're looking for, which is like a medium. Like if I'm looking for like a tank top, I always put my size up at the top, right? So especially if I'm looking for shoes, I'll like say size 8 shoes. I'll still use the filters on the side if need be, but most of the time I will put it in my best match search results, what I'm looking for, at the top.
Okay.
You still get visibility during this period of time. People will still be able to find it. They're just not going to be able to use the filter on the left to, they'll only see the extra large at the moment and the unspecified, which is what you're falling into.
Right, okay. All right, good deal. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to, do anything on my end.
Yeah, no, I apologize. I'll add you to the ticket, though, and then hopefully we'll get a faster resolution.
Okay, good deal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you for all your time. Sorry about that wait there.
That's fine. Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.